Hey guys, Ralph here. Welcome to True Power Health on this sensational Sunday here in Connecticut. A liter of watermelon juice. I already had 1 liter of watermelon juice before my 25-mile bike ride. I'm going to rejuvenate with another one. That's how you become fat adapted. Now, that term, I don't like to use the term, but I thought I'd get some clicks. Lord knows I need a few. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. This is great. This is absolutely great. Anyway, fat adapted is the term used by the paleo keto carnivore community, in that they think the best energy source is burning fat. So you want to, sometimes the first ones to tell you, it might take you 16, 18, 2 years to become fat adapted. In the meantime, for 2 years, you feel like crap. They say it, not me. Not me. Me, I prefer sleep, water, sugar, and get leaner than all of them starting the next day. Now, look at all these guys. These are my guys. These are my guys. This is Get Fit with Natasha, Michael Arnstein, Freely, John Rose, Nutrition by Victoria. Look at them. Look at them. What do they have in common? 2 things in common. Number 1, they are incredibly lean. Incredibly lean. Other than Natasha, who's about 25, none of them are spring chickens. They're all mature men. They're at least in their men and women. They're at least in their 40s. John Rose, close to 70. He's in my territory, baby. So what does it mean to a vegan to be fat adapted? Guys, it's so simple. It's so simple. If, as we're sitting here, I just got through riding a bike, so I've burnt some fat. As you're sitting here, you are burning fat as well. Trace amounts of fat, little bit amount of fat, okay? Now, when you get on the bike, you're burning more fat. When you're lifting weights, when you're doing kettlebell, you're burning more fat. When you're carrying your child up 2 flights of stairs, you're burning more fat. You just are. You're burning carbs too. That's the main fuel. There's no question about it. And these morons, again, after 2 years of absolute torture, thinking, geez, you're going to feel great because you're just going to be fat adapted. No, you're not. Every single one of them, every one of them runs on coffee. And take that to the bank. They do not run on ketones. That is not a productive way to do anything. They do not. It is not their best energy source. They are running on coffee. Every single one of those paleo, keto, carnivore gurus, Joe Rogan, all of them, could not get out of bed without massive amounts of drugs. Caffeine being the biggie. Joe Rogan's a drug addict. I mean, that's all there is to it. Anyway, different video. But they're not fat adapted. They're coffee adapted. They're a coffee junkie. They're drug addicts. Mark Sisson, he's not working out. He's not going to the gym without coffee. Go to his videos. Massive amounts of strong coffee. What is it, Dave Asprey? Bulletproof coffee. Oh, there's a piece of work. Guys, that's it. They're not fat adapted at all. They're not using fat as an energy source. I'm using carbs. Every single person on those pictures is using some form of sugar in whatever form, fruit, grains, sucrose, using some form of sugar. So back to my explanation. If you are burning fat, if you come back from a run after burning X amount of fat, we all burn fat at a different rate. I don't know how much I burn. You don't know how much you burn. Well, if you run 8 minute miles for 2 minutes, you'll burn this. No, nobody knows, because my metabolism is different than yours. I weigh more than you. My frame is, my musculature, my bone structure, it's different. Nobody knows. But you have burned fat, okay? So if you come home, oh, geez, man, I just ran a marathon. I burned so much fat, I'm going to treat myself to a pizza, man. Extra cheese and pepperoni. Guys, you are just putting more fat in than you burnt off. You're just ruining every single thing you did. as far as burning fat is concerned. Okay? So what is it to be true power fat adapted? Put in less grams of fat than you burnt off. If you burned off 20 grams of fat, eat no more than 10 grams. 10 grams is that's Durian Rider's threshold, and I agree with it. Now, every once in a while I go off, and I'll do more fat than that. But for the most part, it's under 10 grams of fat. And if you do that, exercise notwithstanding, over time, you will look like every single one in these pictures. Now, I will say this. Every single one in the pictures works out quite a bit. Works out quite a bit. Freely is probably the one that doesn't work out as much as everybody. The rest of them work out. Now, guys, I just did 25 miles on a bike. I'm going to rejuvenate. I could have done 25 more. No coffee. All those guys I talked to, Joe Rogan, Mark Sisson, all the carnivores, Sean Baker, all of them. I will challenge them to any athletic endeavor they want. Any one. As long as they are in ketosis and have no artificial stimulants. They're not going to do it. They couldn't beat me in a race. They couldn't beat me in a bike race. Guys, I can do kettlebells all day long without stimulants. Do a set of 10, wait 45 seconds, do another set. I can do that all day long. I can do thousands of swings. They can't do that. Want to throw some baseballs, guys? I can throw 90 miles an hour, 200 throws. You can't do that. Go for a race, bike race, 40-yard dash, marathon, doesn't matter. Anyway, enough said. Enough with the testosterone challenge. Become fat adapted, guys. Put less than 10 grams of fat in your mouth. Well, Ralph, how do I do that? What do I eat? Unlimited fruits, veggies, rice. And table sugar. Table sugar, like Walter Kempner tells you. No fat in table sugar, guys. You talk about the best energy source? I tell you what. Those guys can go into ketosis, okay? You just put some sugar in a liter of water and go out for a workout. And then an hour later, you come back, you do it again. And an hour later, you go do it for another bike ride. Guys, I can do this literally all day long. You know why I don't? I don't feel like it. I got work to do. I have a gorgeous wife that I love spending time with on the weekends. You know, there's football games on. I'm not a big football guy. Prefer basketball. But Penn State got spanked yesterday. They'll get a good bowl game, but they're not going to be a top 4. Anyway, I digress. We are. So, yeah, fat adapted. That's a paleo term. That's a keto term. I get it. But they're wrong. They are doing nothing. Nothing. For burning fat, they're not doing it. They're running on coffee. They're running on artificial stimulants. They are drug addicts. Me? You want to say I'm a sugar addict? Be my guest. Sugar is a nutrient. Sugar is in mother's milk. Guilty as freaking charged. Sugar in all its forms. That's why I wrote the book. Oh, that's not it. Where's my book? Is this it? This is it. The Sugar Rules. The Sugar Rules. The in parentheses. Or just, hey, Sugar Rules, baby. Okay? So anyway, you can have it today for $10. Email me, PayPal me $10 and email me. I'll attach to an email today. You'll have it this afternoon. All right? All right, guys, have a great day. Love you all.